Hi guys, and welcome back to Top Speed Golf. This is one of the most important questions that I hear all the time is when to release the golf club. And it's very easy to get the wrong idea for this. Ideally, what we want to have happening, and there's two parts to the release, I'll get that in a second, but ideally what we want to have happening is as I'm making a swing, as my club comes down, it's going to come down perfectly on plane, and then I'm going to release the club to where it's square into the back of the ball. So my path and my face are both going down the same direction. That's going to get me that nice square contact, good distance, and really good compression. Now the first part of the release is releasing the actual angles between our forearm and the shaft. So no matter which release we do today, we're going to always be releasing this angle. So if I'm hitting this direction, now as I'm swinging down, I have some lag, and as I come through, I'm going to be releasing that lag until I get to what I call a straight line release, where if you take a line from the center of my chest 45 degrees in front, my hands and arms are going to be splitting that line, my club is going to be straight down that line, and I'm fully releasing those angles. So here, if we did that line, my club would have a big angle, and I'm releasing that as I go out in front. That's the first part. No matter what you're doing, that's going to need to be nice and consistent, and that's why we pay so much attention to that in the Top Speed Golf system. Now the second part is going to be the face angle itself. How much do we release or roll the face angle? And this is going to be depending on your individual shot and what you feel. So again, today I talked about earlier, we want to be nice and square. What are you going to feel to actually make that happen? Now if I go ahead and I make a swing, I make a really nice easy swing here, and we'll just see what the ball flight does. That was almost dead straight. It had a little tiny bit of a fade on it. So let's imagine for a second that I didn't like that fade. I didn't want it turning 2 or 3 yards to the right, and I wanted to get a nice draw on there. Well, if I wanted to do that, when I would actually start releasing, or when I feel the release, is as I get to my maximum lag position, now the club is as open as it's going to get. From here, if you watch the face, it gradually starts to close and to roll until I'm square, and then coming through contact, it keeps rolling on over. So you'll see past contact, it's about 45 rolled over when I get to that straight line release position. If that's what I feel like I'm doing and I get a little bit of a fade, I need to adjust my feeling to get the draw. So as I get down to my lag position, or my left arm is parallel to the ground, now I'm going to feel like I start to roll more. So instead of my club face coming in square, I'm going to have the feeling, if I'm looking down at the ball, that my club face is going to roll and it's going to be closed. So now you can see my face is pointing to the left. And even though I have that feeling, when I look at my ball flight, that's probably going to get that ball to draw from right to left. So let's go ahead and try one of those out, and I'll try to see if I can get this one to draw by getting that feeling that from here, I'm going to release and actually have a closed club face. There we go, almost dead straight, probably had 1 yard of draw on it. So nice straight shot. So again, I felt like I rolled a little bit more and it squared up the club face. Now, what happens if it's going the other way and I'm hooking it too much? Well, I'm gonna feel like as I get to my maximum lag position, now I'm gonna feel that I keep the face a little bit more open, and now the face is pointing out to the right. So in reality, if I know I hit the ball dead straight, I know it's square, but I'm tweaking my feeling for that. And as you go more and more, let's say that I'm trying to get rid of that slice and I try to get the face to roll over to the outside and it's still not slicing, I'm going to visualize in my head, or still not drawing, I'm going to visualize in my head that I roll it even more, or that I start even sooner and more aggressively with the roll from my hands. So you're always tweaking that to get the type of shot that you want. Ideally, that club is going to be releasing from the full lag position here and max out its release at the 45 in front, which is the straight line release position. So don't worry about trying to do the same thing every time. You want to watch your ball flight, constantly fine tune and adjust. That's what the best players in the world are doing, so that you can get that proper release. The release starts from the maximum lag position, and you're going to tweak that and adjust that to get the perfect ball flight for your game. So good luck to you guys. Work on those drills. What I'd like for you to do is go ahead and set up, and I want you to hit 20 balls where now from the lag position, you're going to get that club face to close and you're going to get a draw. And then I want you to hit 20 balls, same thing. You're going to keep the face a little bit more open and you're going to hit a fade. And then we're going to end that off with 20 shots, trying to adjust our feel to get that ball to fly dead straight. If you do those drills, you're gonna get a lot more awareness of the face and you're gonna have a lot more control of your game. I'll see y'all soon. All right guys, so I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got a great bonus for you. How would you like to have massive amounts of lag in your downswing, really release that and get tons of clubhead speed? Well, I've got a video, a preview video that's gonna pop up here in a second that's gonna go over the #1 lag mistake I see. So if you wanna swing like Adam Scott, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, this video is really gonna help you out, and it all starts in the takeaway. So when this video pops up in a second, go ahead and click the link that pops up in your screen or down below in the description, and you'll be able to watch that entire video, get instant access to it. Plus you're gonna get 5 videos from our Top Speed Golf system that's gonna walk you through how to have a powerful and consistent golf swing. So if you have any questions on this, go ahead and post them in the comments below. Click that thumbs up button. That really helps us out to help our videos grow so we can keep giving you guys more new content. And also remember to subscribe, that way you'll see our latest videos. Good luck to you guys, and I'll see you all in that lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, you look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be. I want to use the full length of this club to build lag and then release lag.